My own jokes. There can be any music, then I won't be all over. I mean, there's music, but there's not really music to be dancing, you know. Okay, there you are, Shane. So that's his name. I don't give a fuck if it was 3 days ago. It's a one. Yeah, I know, Viper, but that's what PPV also says. But you know, because the law system and whatnot, fucking bullshit. But hey, every time I see Claire and call me a bitch, I live for that. Douglas slurs. I love that. So that's his account. Okay, yeah, that should be the account if you got it, Michelle. Man. If that's what you believe, I'm American. I mean, you should not be. I mean, if you really trust the fucking news that they're not really doing shit, or you're trusting Trump, I mean, you're lost. Oh, I just stepped in and told him it. I mean, right after, like, he literally, as soon as we started walking towards her, like, he just walked away. Because I was not aware, because it was Samantha, the thing with Samantha happening over here, and then I was here on the front line. I was right over there, and so I was not really fully aware of what was happening. Thank you, Scorch. I was about whatever he said, but nice. Yes, Persian. I mean, you're seeing one right over there. That's the only one so far. Oh, yeah, B? Ah, yeah, the 17, right? I know there's the 17 one for one of the native ones. Yeah, yeah. They're always high, like maybe not even weed, but they're high on something definitely. Because you need only by looking at the fucking eyes, that's where you actually see Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Oh man, yeah, I know about the one on Wednesday. I don't know about the other two though. There are so many, I don't know exactly which one is. I guess Shane and Pinkerton. Okay, yeah, Pinkerton. I don't remember who it exactly is, but it might be this one, Pinkerton. I don't know.
We already established last week that your supporters are counting on.
Eggman just crazy. No, yeah, Eggman. That guy doesn't compare really for the other ones.
So what are you?
That one definitely is the fucking insane one.
With the law finally gives us a new
They're also the same person. Wait, all three are for the same one?
Your boss in there isn't going to protect you. He'd throw you in.
Oh, Pinkerton was kind of okay. Gotcha. And yeah, for the same person. Okay, I see. Yeah, because I was just aware about the 17 one, which is Wednesday, I believe.
Only a soulless human would separate families.
Man, I was trying to drop some water, but these motherfuckers are not stationing there. Man, I couldn't really pee on the fucking bush. I don't know, Rachel. Honestly, I don't care, because he only showed up one day and then not anymore. So that again goes to show what exactly he's trying to accomplish, which is simply to divide more people. Oh yeah, at least I gotta agree with that one. I gotta agree with that one. The only thing I can say is one is inside the building, staying out of the cold, right? Exactly, Viper. Exactly. It's the only reason, because I mean, there's not that they don't want to or they want to, but still.
Hi everyone!
And files with documented pictures of injuries to U.S. immigrants and protesters inside that building. You will not
What happened? Nothing really, Michael. It's just we're just talking about the last days of the event that happened here at the processing ICE facility. I mean, we still have some agitators. We still have some PPV showing up, just protecting the fucking public property somehow for some reason. But that's pretty much it.
You work for terrible people. That makes you a terrible person. You can
He wouldn't take his stuff inside. Yeah, exactly. All right, thank you, V. Thank you, B. Damn.
Listen to the little voice in your head that's saying this is wrong. That voice is
Yeah, I know, Viper, but I mean, the people that are here basically they keep track of the cars, they keep track of the plates. If any new car shows up, like even if they're just say they're not really accomplishing anything, like there's still a lot of information that is being provided out. Like even information that really still helps a lot of people, because they can be spotted there. Oh yeah, actually the filter helps really nice. As long as he doesn't stay like right behind the light, you can see him.
not moving the car, guys.
281JHB, and that was an Oregon or Washington plate. Skinny Alvin. Exactly, kid.
Every single one of you.
Okay, I'm gonna stay here because I know they're gonna be going somewhere to tell something to someone. But they might be just going to the other side. You never know. Yeah, they're going somewhere. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, Jake walking. That's the thing that I needed to actually get.
Just a warning, you know. What's that? Absolutely.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Here we are.
How can we change it?
How can we? What part do you want to change?
The
What do you
people
want to
locked
change?
up in it. Like that's why I'm here.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
So what can we do?
I don't know. I mean, as far as that goes, it's going to be a lot with how they approach things. You know, they're different from us and how they do things. I mean, because we can't, in any way, shape, or form, like we can't do anything about it. So what we're doing here is like we're just sticking to the streets because they can't enforce crime or any behaviors on the street of Portland. So that's what we're doing here.
And I am a generally non-violent human.
Yeah.
But this is over the top. And I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
Why am I here with this?
I-
And then they're scared of me.
Well,
Thank God you
Yeah. I mean, you're doing something.
Well, what about these guys driving out with no license plates? Actually switching license plates. There are videos.
So I mean, as far as that goes, you know, the federal government has their own abilities to do what they can do, right? And we have our own abilities of what we can do. And so, in
What are you guys
broadly,
looking at?
the Constitution
Also a real
has
job. Standing on the roof
the
doesn't
supremacy
look very
clause.
good on a resume.
So the federal government has more power than the state government does. And
You guys gonna go out with your buddies later tonight and keep
so they have their own laws and everything that they operate under, their own policies that they can operate under that are different from what we can do. So So that's the long and short of it. So that's kind of where it's at. Is that?
No, but that's
Sorry if
so
that doesn't help, but that's the
interesting.
answer.
Of course it doesn't help. But no, but that's so interesting because like, so we asked you guys to help us do this,
Right.
and you should.
Well, with what do you mean? Like,
With,
help you
getting
in
the
what
people
way?
out.
Oh, well, that we can't do, right? So we can't do that because they have their ability to enforce the law as they see fit under their laws, federal laws, right? We have to enforce laws under state law, city code, stuff like that. So, you know, as long as
So we're
they're
not breaking any city codes.
no, because they have supremacy over what the city and state do. They're
That's a
able
good
to
word.
operate.
That's a good word.
That's the word in the Constitution. So they have their ability to operate within this state, and that's the agreement that has to be made, and that's been decided by the Supreme Court. So it's the law of the land, right? So that's in general kind of what's going on with all of this stuff.
What would
So-
it take for the police to actually support the citizens? Like, I'm just curious. I'm not
Right.
trying to be
No,
confrontational.
I hear you.
Like, I want to fix it. I'm a teacher. Like,
I got you. So as far as like the role of police out here is, and as far as like any political views, we need to remain neutral, right? So we're neutral to all sides. We're not going to take one side or the other
human rights
politically.
isn't like a neutral thing.
What do you mean? What?
Human rights.
Human
You
rights.
can't
Yeah.
be
No.
neutral on
I
human
hear you.
rights, right? So
I hear you.
Human rights are being like null and void in there to people. So like, I'm just confused.
So
Are you enjoying
like we're getting
that will be handled right. So that would have to be handled not by the police, but that would be handled through the court system. So you know, I mean, that's nothing that a civilian police officer can go handle. That's stuff that's handled behind the scenes politically. You know, the state attorney general or the city attorneys or whoever can decide on what's going to happen between, you know, any sort of processes that they have to be able to detain people and all that. So that's not going to be handled by
I know, I'm just
a
so
police
confused
officer.
because the people in there are citizens. Their human rights are being ignored.
Okay.
But then when we go to the police and we ask them to help us get them out,
Well, that's not the role of the police, right? So that's going to be the state attorney general. That's going to be the city attorneys. That's going to be
if I get
political
kidnapped-
folks. You know, the mayor, the governor, all that stuff would be advocating for what you're
If
talking
somebody kidnapped me, you would
Kid-
call the police?
about. What do you mean? What do you mean
Like, if I got
kidnapped? though?
Because these people are getting kidnapped.
Well, the
off
difference
street.
between that, so they are detaining people
No.
under federal authority, under a law that you don't agree with. I get it, but that's what they're doing. And I'm not
So
trying
there's
to.
the scapegoat.
What's that?
That's your scapegoat.
No, it's not a
But it
scapegoat.
is.
That's the law.
It is.
That's the law.
No, it's kind of
I get that that's your feeling,
Well,
but that's not truly how it is. So if you want a path, that we're talking about, you need to talk to your politicians. You need to talk to
Okay, but they're
the
not
state
doing
attorney.
anything.
we are done with this. Like these people are like you. I mean, you're human. Like take off the uniform. You know
I
what I
hear
mean?
ya.
Like, how do we talk to? Just how do we get everybody on the same?
Well, if you
on the
have the
same
uniform on, so you have more power than say we do.
Yeah.
I can enforce state law. I can enforce city code. That's it, right? I can't enforce anything to do with the federal government.
Okay, but once they're off
I
their
can't enforce
property,
federal law or anything like that.
you can't do shit.
What do you mean?
Once they're off that blue line,
So unless they're violating some sort of state law,
Right,
then
so,
we
like-
could maybe do it. But
like
if there's conflicting information, right? So if you're, let's say, let's go with your kidnapping theory. Okay, let's call it a theory. All right, I want to be clear on that. We'll call it a theory. Okay. So if you're saying that they're kidnapping, well, there has to be also something else, right? That I would, if there was kidnapping, then I could do something about it. But they're detaining under federal authority, under their laws, rules, and regulations,
So that's
right?
scapegoat.
So that's why
Okay.
we're not getting in the way of that.
Okay,
You know, so
I understand.
if you disagree with that, I'm sorry, but that's just how these things work, and that's, like I said,
Okay,
it goes back to the supremacy clause within the federal Constitution.
Well, it's just the buck never stops anywhere. There's
Well, it
people locked
does.
up in there.
It
Not
does.
really.
I mean, it absolutely can.
Yes,
So,
actually, that's a good
but
one.
it's just
But I'm gonna
you're
be
not.
asking about the
So, the way that you're
I'm gonna be asking about the place in just a little bit.
A city cops to go take people out from there. That's not the right
Well, I'm
approach.
doing all the other
The right
shit, too.
approach.
Like, I'm calling
Yeah.
all-
Well,
I'm
then that's
doing
the right
all-
approach.
I'm
I
doing
just
all
can't
that
do
shit.
that under my authority
This
that's
is
given
my
to me.
best effort, man.
Right. Under my authority that's been empowered to me, I can't do that.
We got
So
cars
I
in
can
the
only
driveway.
enforce, if they're speeding down the highway unnecessarily and that sort of thing, then
Okay.
I
have a
enforce
question
the-
for that.
the
As
speed.
we might actually
But
grab
that's
this real
different,
quick.
Coming
right?
down the driveway.
So you're saying about state laws, right, and whatever.
Sure.
So we've been recording them, like not even following this little stop sign. Little they just leave out and then speed up, and then just about the plates, because the plates, yeah, because they cover them. They don't have them. They cover them, and for what the law says, it says that they are immune to it if they are into any official duties.
So that
So what
is the
exactly
thing,
is an
yeah.
official duty? Because I don't think this is official duty.
That's what you don't think, but anytime.
So 24. So it's a duty 24/7 for the plates.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't know, and I'll admit I don't know everything. All right.
Okay. No, yeah, I'm just asking because based on how the law is written.
Okay, so my understanding of it is that anytime they have that role of they're leaving or whatever, they're driving off in their cars, whatever they deem as their official duties, like you said, using your language, then that would be, necessary and appropriate for them. So, but again, that's my understanding of it, and the approach that we take with those types of
Gotcha.
issues. So,
Gotcha.
there's a lot going on with all of that. So, to keep it simple, again, what we're here to do is one, we have to remain neutral to all sides, all political views, all messages. We're only going to enforce state law. We're only going to enforce city code when appropriate, and when we deem that's necessary, like with people being in the street or whatever, we're going to enforce it. And that's really just all we're trying to do down here is protect people's safety and enforcing the law as we deem necessary in those instances. So
Gotcha.
that's just where we're at, man.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. Any other questions?
I don't
I
think
give
so.
you credit for sitting here and talking to us.
No,
No
yeah,
worries.
definitely. Because
Yeah.
No worries.
there's some of them that really are
Yeah.
not willing to not even
questions.
answer a question.
Yes.
I hear
Yeah.
you. A lot of this stuff is so complicated, right?
You're actually looking at us in the eye.
Okay,
Like
well-
that doesn't happen.
No, yeah, that's another point for you.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, good. I'm glad you guys appreciate that. I mean, I would be concerned too, and I would, if I was on your in your position, I would want to know this stuff as well.
Okay.
So I would want to know, why can't we do this? Why can't we do that? Totally fine. And I'm just only answering it based on my understanding of my experience with all of this. So I hope that's given you guys enough info. But if you have any other
It's
questions,
something, but we appreciate it.
We
Yeah.
understand.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
know.
it's you guys know, it's a big old complicated mess.
I do have one question.
Welcome to the bureaucracy of government. So
I do have
You're
one
right on
question.
that.
yeah, what's up?
And I really don't mean it in an insulting way.
Sure.
But once this started, how many times a day have you thought about just quitting your job? Like, because it's
That I thought of quitting
yeah.
my job?
Or
No,
is it just
never.
day to day?
No, so for me, the thing is so why I do this job, is I believe that it is a very unique position. I believe that police are put in this position. We're just the paid community members that do policing.
Okay.
Everybody, it's incumbent upon everybody to follow the law and to be nice to one another and not assault anybody and that sort of thing. It's incumbent upon the populace as a whole, right? So police are just the ones paid to enforce that, to make sure that does occur, right? That we have a safe environment for people to protest, for people to go back and forth to their house and feel comfortable out here and do their, business and run whatever business they have, go to work, whatever it is, right? So I enjoy the part of it where I get to help people make sure that they feel comfortable in that. So that's how I believe that we do that. And my role out here at these events is to make sure that people are safe in their feeling that they can come out here and protest, that they can come out here and have their speeches, get on the bullhorn, and all that stuff. Regardless of my personal political beliefs, that's where I remain neutral, right? And I want to make sure that everybody's safe and has their safe environment to be able to do. So I enjoy that piece of it. That's why I'm on this team. That's why I do this, full time. I hope in some way that you guys see that. It may not always be the opinion of everybody out here. Maybe the opinion of some people saying that, we're heavy-handed, that we're, that what we do is not appropriate or whatever. But hopefully through talking to people, we can explain our actions and why we are doing things and all that. That I think we do need to get better at. It's communicating with folks. I'd agree with you there. Going back to what you guys previously said.
I would say,
I'm out here chatting with you.
Well, one piece of reform I would love to see is instead of police officers, I'd love to see peace officers.
Well,
And
we are designated as peace officers, right?
But that's not everybody. You are an anomaly from everybody that I've talked to.
Well,
and congratulations, thank
okay.
you. But
I would
use that power to teach your,
sure,
your
and I would push
friends.
back. I would say that all of us are that way. I'm sorry it hasn't seemed that way overall, and that's not been your personal experience or your understanding from talking to people or what have you. But the way that I approach this and the way that I think everybody else on my with the Portland Police Bureau approaches this is that we're all here for that reason. All here for those reasons that I mentioned before. Sorry if that's not been your experience or that hasn't been the experience you've seen.
I do think one
Hopefully
thing
that
is
you
all
can
women.
see between the lines of those opportunities that we're trying to take to be out here with people, make sure that they have a safe environment to be able to assemble peacefully and be able to have their speeches and all of that. So that's our goal,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
So-
you're the first person who's actually followed through with that, and so that's all I can say.
We appreciate that.
I'm sorry. I take that because I go, okay, well, hopefully we can do a better job in the future to, portray that to you. We have been getting a lot more comments over the last year, sent up to our chief's office, among others, like saying that we're doing better with that approach. Because if you were around during 2020, I totally understand, your sentiments in that. We didn't do as good of a job, but we've learned over the past few years how to approach these a little bit different and be more facilitative rather than enforcement,
Okay.
right? So that's our goal. And if we have to, do a focused intervention with somebody and make an arrest or a citation or something like that, then we do that with that person who committed that crime or committed that offense, rather than the whole crowd as a whole and be indiscriminate in the use of that. That's how we're trying to get better with these types of events. So hopefully that's out there. If you guys see that, that's what we're really trying to do. So talk to us about it. If you don't see that, come talk to us as well and tell us how we can get better.
All right.
All right, that sounds good.
All right.
I did try to talk to a couple of your officers over there, and they were real assholes. So
Oh, I'm
so you know.
sorry about that.
That's
I'll go
okay.
tell them to knock it off.
yeah,
All
I
right.
mean,
I appreciate the talk.
Yeah, no problem. Take care, y'all. Have a great
yeah, there you go.
Do you feel good about that?
What was that?
I hope I didn't talk too much.
Oh no,
I
you
have a lot of
were
questions.
doing
No, you
fine.
had some-
no
you had
worries.
really good
'cause
questions, yeah.
It was really good questions.
Okay,
so
yeah.
don't worry about it.
Like I really don't know what to do. I just don't worry about these people.
'Cause I
don't want to run in there.
Right.
Me too. Trust me, I totally get you. Because I just wanted to ask one simple question when he said like being neutral, because it's been shown that they're not being neutral.
Right.
But I'm just trying to have the footage of them
Yeah.
with what they say and what
Yeah.
the law says, and trying to have as well the footage of them not really following that, because it shows the bias.
Grab me and throw me. So I was like,
One of
I'm
the
not
cops?
neutral. Huh?
One of the cops?
Yeah, but that was in the beginning of October.
I mean,
Yeah.
still, yeah.
But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, right,
and he
right.
was like, oh no, we're neutral. I was like,
Well, yeah, I've seen so many instances of them not being neutral, so I was very intrigued to hear him have to say that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and then he's trying to speak for all the cops. Well, this is what
That's why I
I
was
hope
like,
we all
no,
believe. Yikes. Okay, your body cam's on, buddy. I see you.
How many times have you wanted to quit?
Right.
That, yeah, that was,
That was a
great
good question. That was a great
great.
question.
Yeah.
Stop fire!
Huh.
I really don't see what exactly what you guys saying during that interaction. And yeah, and I also actually told him like we do appreciate like taking the time to be here, talking with us, and like answering the questions, and actually like looking at us in the eyes, because that really shows a little more genuinity. I don't know if that's the word on him, like just to come in with us and then literally answering the questions as much as he can. But that's why I also brought up that like the record of them literally just driving off the fucking here, not respecting the stop sign, like there's traffic incoming, and then just drive off. Like I did try to have that at least on the record, because I told him, right, so based on what the law says and it's written, and he used that also to answer the question, right, he was like, using your language, so based on official duties, and apparently he cannot really establish what exactly is official duty and what is not. So again, that is another gray line for basically everyone here. Because again, right, so I'm trying to understand every single every single side that is there. Because we have obviously like the protesters, we also have the local or state, which are basically the same, and then you have federal. So you have basically 3 different, or 4 if you want to count MAGA as a different entity. So you have basically 4 entities here with different ideas, thoughts, beliefs, feelings, or whatnot, right? But they still have to follow a little bit the law. And again, I don't really support anything of the law, because again, I still have the belief that basically law was simply implemented over us just to not race against the people on the top. Like, I'm gonna maintain my position with that until I see like otherwise. But again, it's good to at least have some officers like taking the time to answer those questions and at least trying to see their stance and what they have to follow. Because even like, again, right, so the police and whatnot, as much as we want to blame all the police officers, we still have to understand that, one, they're humans. Two, even if we say, right, like they still have the choice to quit their job and basically, you know, all that. Yes, that is one option, but still, we still don't think like further when it comes to that person, which is the family, their economy, their situation. Like, there's sometimes where we actually use our own experiences and try to revolve everything around that, which is also sometimes what has made a lot of people like not complicated, but like made so many other situations really be complicated. Having to be in the middle common ground, and then just trying to, again, go to your feelings or go to my feelings and whatnot, back and forth, and again, right, that's another problem. But I hope at least from that little conversation that some of you also got a little more understanding of what the people down here, the protesters in general, are faced basically every day with PPB here.
I hope that the dreams of the family separate onto the colony. While you sit around the table with your family, I want you to think about all the families that don't get
Exactly, Baker. That is the perfect example on simple terms. That is a perfect example on simple terms. I appreciate that. But I mean, so far it's not really bad thing. Like, we had a little interaction with the officers, some questions, answers, probably still confusing. But as far as play goes, NCIS, the police database, can only be used for official investigations. Yeah. Clean up on the list, doing nothing anyways. I mean, if you really want to clean the list, why don't you come down here and do it yourself? Like, Winter? Like, for real? The fuck? That's their fucking duty. They have the responsibility to keep their fucking driveway clean, so why should we do it? Anyway. The ice record average now, listing the plates and cars they drive is great. No, yeah, that is really great. Okay, Kip, before you get banned, what exactly is the legal way again for you? Let's give the space to Kip. Oh, never mind, you blocked it, of course. No, you're good, Scores. You're good. You're totally good. But whenever they actually come with that question, like, come here the legal way and whatnot, like, I always love trying to ask that question. Like, try to explain to me what is the legal way, and then obviously emphasizing all the other factors for it to be legal. But hey, I don't blame you, Scores. You did a good job there. Oh, wow. That is definitely a W mods.
Why are you coming out?
No shit, motherfucker.
Public sidewalk. Stop trying to be reasonable when you're a Nazi. Look down. Nazis, enter there. Cowards, get back in your cage.
Damn, all of that for advice.
No, literally. Don't fucking come over here and tell me. I know. Get the fucking out of the way.
Well, you guys stand your
No shit.
blue line.
Okay, wait.
Portland! I'm out of Portland! I'm out of Portland! I'm out of Portland!
Yeah, you too, buddy.
Small.
To be a fucking federal, look at you, you little bitch, getting offended. Shut the fuck up.
You when you're kidnapping our neighbors!
Look, you. Oh my God, this.
I ain't right. So he agreed. So this is basically the lane, the driveway lane that we have to have clear. He's gone. Nice. Thank you, Breaker. Thank you for that as well. Man, you guys are fast. Like there's sometimes where I actually want to see what they say and then you guys get them right away. Like no blame, no shame. I love that. The alma will let her mouth. I'll make sure to tell her. No worries. I'm 100% sure that she knows. She knows everybody loves her. Oh shit. Man, okay, so there's more chalk.
We need to talk to the DA about it.
So okay, so there's more here. So that's the one. I love that one. You are kidnappers. Yes, you are. I love this one. This one is actually so creative. When have that's another good one, and this is another one. Megabot says blah blah blah. Someone else blah blah blah. Take away right. But yeah, exactly, Baker. No, yeah, you're right. Tell her we love us. I'll tell her as soon as, because they're already having a conversation. I don't want to just intrude in that conversation. That's a weird band, but it's a family band, so that's crazy. But I love this. I love all of this. I know it's not gonna be there tomorrow. Probably this part is going to, but not this one on the front. Because it's either some MAGA people are gonna show up with water and then just try to erase it.
Was there multiple drafts or did you just wing it?
Oh my god, I see 3 people fall in love with Iman. Damn, that is crazy. Well, 3 women, just to be specific. Ah, shit. Feelings enforcement. We'll get it. Exactly, Bucket, exactly. You're right on that one. And we have a frog.
So weird. He only wants.
Exactly, Vino. Yeah, definitely. Like, no filter at all. I gotta say, right, because there's some officers talking with people over there. I don't want to go over there. I gotta say that. Because I don't think there's any gender means nothing to me. If you're cute, you're cute. I said, okay, yeah, I get you there, Alyssa. I gotta say, you're right on that one. You're right on that one. You got me on that one. I gotta say that. How many cups are there? So we have 2 by the for the TriMet bench. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the Commander over there. That's 6, 7. Yeah, there's another card. I don't know if there's another one. If let's say there's 1 in there, so it's 8 or 7, 8, and 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, and then there was another one all the way down there the street. Another 1 or 2. So it's around 8 to 6, 7. Yeah, around 8 to 10. Honestly, yeah, exactly. I'm also wondering that. Okay, now it's just a question for me, because honestly, that's something I still don't understand. Why is it so funny, the 6, 7 thing? Exactly. Damn, that's a pleek. Okay, yeah. That is so true. See, Puck, like, she doesn't even get it. It's so obvious and not even funny anymore. They were giving kids stickers for saying 6, 7. No, yeah, but I don't understand what's the story behind the 6, 7 for it to become a meme or all of that. Yeah, Reina, no, yeah, we don't have any snow yet, but I feel like probably in the next 2 weeks we're gonna have some snow here. That's something I really don't want, but I could just yell 6, 7 and all the kids took that as a meme. Yeah, let's keep it that way, Reina, honestly. Let's not jinx it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, me personally, I don't understand. I know, I would say it's more like a kid's thing, right? Like probably middle school and that's it. Gotcha. It's just a nuisance, so that makes sense now. That's good too. Damn. So yeah, apparently Tony, yeah, it's just random. Okay, gotcha. So it's like literally some other dude, like someone says some random shit and everybody laughs, right? And then that's basically the 6, 7. Somebody just yelled 6, 7 randomly and it was funny? Or that's my understanding, right? It is indeed just random, yeah, we have snow, the bonfire. Nah, at least enjoy the snow for the little time there's gonna be. Okay, yeah, thank you for that clarification. Cause yeah, no, like even like, where is it? In-N-Out apparently they took out the 6, 7 ticket just because of that. Exactly, no, yeah, exactly, Monica. I started that even 67 years old. No, and the reason I'm also asking that because it's so close to the 6, 9, and to a point, like even the people that know the 6, 9, right? It was also used as a meme, but obviously in a different context. How active? It's honestly, it's not a, like, you never know when it can get active. Like it's been quite the time without like big activity as before. But it is totally random. You really don't know what exactly is going to happen here. What is this building exactly? It's a processing ice facility. It's from SpongeBob and nobody knows. I mean, yeah, like that's something, yeah. What city? This is Portland, Oregon. Outside of one of the processing ice facilities, Portland, Oregon.
I know.
No problem, Donna. No, yeah, Michelle, exactly. Because I'm all the way updated with the generation shit, right? Because that's my generation basically. So I know everything of all the memes in that part. But when it comes to the other one, it's just like, man, I don't. There's some of them that I don't really get. Like I see them as childish, some of them. But I mean, I understand, right? But that's also why I don't get them. I don't know, Monica. I was planning just to stay for a little bit, but I'll see depending. Because if I see like more people showing up or any other changes in all of this, then I'll probably stay longer. But so as of right now, I'll probably be gonna be staying for another hour and a half. TikTok, there's gotta be, yeah. I know there's a lot of people that are there because the bus that basically takes the detainees to Tacoma. I don't know if it's once a day or twice a day. But when I got here, I haven't heard anything about a bus, and I haven't seen any bus arrive or leave. But yeah, there's definitely people in there. Oh, never mind, Michelle. You got it. Your memes were made on Atari. Alright, gotcha, Monica. Yeah, I'll see if I'm down here still. If I am, I'm gonna be still live.
So how much does the pedophile protector pay?
I will see, Twilight, because like I said, right, it just depends if I see like more people showing up and whatnot. But I'll be here as long as possible, because I also gotta go to the bathroom, honestly, and that means walking that way to the hotel. How you're feeling all again? Man, just today was the chat with the 9/11. Now it was the 6/7. That's so funny. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think there's any. I think there's one in there, up there. Just a comedian chat. You can go to Chandler now. I don't know, honestly, like, because in the past, right, I knew Chandler would leave the door open and he will be like down here as well. So I know that was the time for people to be able to go there. But I don't know anymore because I haven't seen the door open at all. And honestly, I don't want to go knock over because that's weird to me. Again, that is just me, right? I don't really like going to people's house and then knocking them and be like, "Can I use your bathroom?" No, I don't like that. Because my plan was, because I didn't know that PPP was gonna be here, and then my plan was to use the bush, like one of the advantages of men, right? Being able. Man, I just had to get in character, right? I can't anymore, Monica. I mean, you have 2 PPD. I'm gonna get fucking charged for indecency, public indecency, or something like that. Fuck that. Yeah, the memorial's still up there, because again they can really do much because they already agreed it's part of the First Amendment, because it is also protected by the Constitution, or I don't remember what exactly, but it's also protected because I mean it's a memorial for the dead people, as well as many other categories. 2 people go in the alley sometimes, really. Shit, we're Lawless City, Lawless. I go when I need to go. 50% of scam. No, but I mean it's different because I honestly I don't give a fuck about the cameras. It's just like the cops are literally here and yeah. So I really don't want to get a charge for that. You know, say she wishes she was a wolf. She doesn't have to have a peer one day. Oh my God, Alice. No, like there is a lot of things that yeah, no, I like again, right? I really appreciate all the women, and I know our biology or anatomy, whatever you want to call it, are different. But yeah, that's a controversial topic. I'm not gonna touch that. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, we're different, and I appreciate all of you. Wait, Raven, that's also true. It's a moment I don't have any empty bottle. I'm gonna stay here just for a little. I just want to hear whatever he's saying. Thank you for the gift, Monica. I appreciate it. I'm just paying attention. Is the audio good? Do you guys don't have any problems with the audio today? Oh God, is that a dog? Yes, Alicia. To be more specific, yes, a bulldog.
You're still trying to quit your job. You're on the wrong side of history.
I mean, just being this side. Hey, he keeps turning around. I did my best.
Nazi
Above the puppy.
legitimate job until it wasn't.
Oh, there it is.
There will be trials. We have your pictures.
Gonna fit that dog.
And they will be published on the wrong side of history.
Who is the frog tonight? It's just another of the protesters here. Because basically, yeah, you got the frogs one over there by Operation Inflation.
Kidnapping people.
So basically, obviously they're limited, but anybody can be a frog whenever they have it available. The fuck? These dudes talking about AI. The fuck is that shit? No, yeah, definitely. The toad is famous. And yeah, Judy, I haven't seen the pink frog neither in a long time.
You think about a gift that was supposed to go to somebody you kidnapped.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot. That's the pink frog dancing, right? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while, actually. Yeah, Alicia. Damn. No, I wish I was aware of everything that when that was happening. Like, it was a shame for that, honestly. Because I still have one clip of the frog, like the original toad. I was just standing right over there by the username.
Imagine if it was you. You would think it was a horrible thing. So you're up there giggling about
No, yeah, exactly, Sandy. I know that is basically like referred to morning stuff.
you can't stop.
But they literally called every single position, every single type of work, every single job in general a 9 to 5.
Well, this documentation of the crimes in Portland alone is pages of pages.
He might be Sportex. Yeah, he might be. I don't know. Because honestly, I don't really keep track of their accounts and shit. So it might be.
With hurting our community members and disappearing them.
Yeah, but I believe the Pinkerton one was with the Canadian dude. And yeah, you're right actually. Well, I do agree, right? But I'll be a little hypocrite if I say so. Because honestly, like me personally, like I've been I've been working basically like not as many years as other people, but I think it's been like quite a few years. So since basically 2017 to 2025, I've been working like fast food, and I believe every single story that I heard, like it is indeed a shitty job, like literally in every aspect. It's like the not even just the customer. Sometimes it's the co-workers as well, and it's like, and obviously corporations and whatnot. Like there's different aspects of it. You never know, but yeah, at least that's my perception and my perspective. But I definitely understand like a lot of people that say shitty job, and especially like fast food in general. You know what I mean? It is definitely like really really consuming in your soul. I had a six-figure tech job, but the police shattered my school. And way I think that is insane. I'm sorry, Sandy.
It is amazing how afraid you are of people stepping over them. Unarmed.
Yeah, exactly, Raven. That's why I said like that's also another part, because literally just keeping that job. Obviously, to be able to provide is not really a bad thing, but unfortunately, that's what makes their life a little more not shittier, but really like annoying. Because you're not really liking what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like there's many layers. There's many things that you can say about it. And again, you don't really know exactly like every single person like situation and why exactly they're doing what they're doing. Like again, this one is also another thing that has so many layers that you can go through.
Shame you bring upon your family for what you are doing right now.
And money is, well, that's another reason, right? Because ever since I found out who really prints the money, who controls all the capital, and who it really influences and pushes all of that, especially nowadays the electronic currency and all of that.
Fuck out!
All of that really made me like realize that money really is not a necessity, but really is just an illusion. It's basically to keep people trapped. And yeah, exactly, Sandy. Like you're right on that one, Sandy.
Cowards on the roof! There's at least 2 cowards on the roof!
And exactly, Raven. No, yeah, like every single time I also interact with the people in restaurants or even retails, like I really don't blame them at all. Like I understand. I've been in their positions. Like I really know what exactly feels being behind that counter and having to tolerate like a lot of shitty comments towards you for simply working. Oh, that's really good, Raven. Actually, that's nice. It's good to see that. And that fool, honestly, the journalist part is simply sometimes just to avoid some conflicts, especially down here, because I also gotta keep like a a little more far stance when it comes to the recording part. But right now, all I'm using is TikTok. I'm also trying to push Instagram, trying to upload the clips over there, but also they don't really what's the word? They don't really promote any video or reel that is over 3 minutes, so it's kind of hard on that part. But I'm still trying to figure things out. That went off when Arby's working and lost my shit on her. Honestly, yeah, that's true, Sandy, because that's, again, that really shows how they're gonna treat every single person. And yeah, exactly, fool. It's mainly the reason why I use Instagram, because over there I can actually share a little more controversial topics, especially because I'm way into the controversial topics, and I also have a lot of information that I have researched. I know a lot of things that I also try to push on Instagram, especially for that same reason, because I know they really push sometimes everything. No matter custodians are always the nicest. No, yeah, you're totally right. I have interacted with so many custodians, and I believe like those are the most kindest people that you can actually interact in some work fields. You're right on that one. 9/11. And that is just the soft one, Alicia. That is the softest one. And yeah, no, you're totally right on that, Sandy. Yeah. This is strong. Well, not a good. I mean, you gotta label as a conspiracy, because otherwise they can take the content down. Or you have to say it is alleged or it's a conspiracy. Otherwise they can take it down for you saying, bringing it up, or saying it is a fact. And then they can take it down for conspiracy. So you have to claim that, unfortunately, on media. Harley, this is Portland, Oregon. No, pues I can control who's. No, exactly right, and that's what I was also trying to do, at least with the social media journalism part, but I never really figured so many things out. There's things that you really don't understand until you get into it, and that's what so much people are also afraid of, like trying to explore things for themselves without having someone that tells them what to do. Because again, right, I don't blame a lot of people, because that's how they've been programmed or trained. Because that's basically what the school is doing, basically just trying to make compliant people. Not really like free thinkers. They're literally suppressing the minds, simply making compliance. Hey, Crystal, we're doing fine. There's just times where it really gets tough, but I think for the most majority, we're doing fine, at least the best we can. That is true, Sandy. I mean, there's been a lot of instances where they have actually like tried to fix it, and that's another conspiracy, actually. Because McDonald's has so many conspiracies, and one being the ice cream machine, which is to make it to keep profiting off of the design of the machine.
This doesn't go away. In a couple years, you don't get to pretend like you weren't kidnapping community members. You don't get to move on. This is
Exactly, Mimi. That's what the schools really are doing right now. Because I've been asking also, like, not even just like middle school, high schoolers, like even college people. Like I've been asking them what exactly they teach over there, and there's some nonsense. There is a lot of nonsense that they get teach. Like they really don't don't train them, or I don't know how to say that, but they really don't push the free thinking. And yeah, at least I mean, no blames on that, honestly. If you can homeschool, then definitely do it. Because that again, right? That's part of the time, and the whole system is simply based in a way for you to don't have that time, and that's also why it was basically like forced labor to take out the woman. Because I think I actually shared a story on Instagram, I believe, about it. Because it was basically feminism, and I know this is another topic, controversial topic sometimes, but basically feminism is one of the causes that inflation was saved. And what do I mean by that? It simply means that it was made so that the woman was basically were also on the working field. It was also made in a way that they don't have the time for teaching, basically to having their kids, and so for you to put them in a school. Came home and told me what they told her about Thanksgiving. Exactly, they said they are. And his teacher said they want test takers and not thinkers. No, they are, exactly. They tell you basically the whole purpose directly, and so much people don't pay attention to that.
When's the last time you heard of having a quota for human beings?
That is really good, Alicia. I gotta say that it really is. And yeah, exactly, fool. I noticed that when I was in high school, where like I only did high school here, and I mean I did notice a lot of things that I didn't really like. But I mean I was also forced to go over there because of my situation and the family that I was living in there at the time. But yeah, exactly, fool. Because they really make you think and believe that a number is gonna define all your ability.
I know you feel real big on that roof, but from down here you look.
Yeah, you bring that up as well. The student finances is simply another thing, another way to keep people slave. Because if you're completely in debt, you have to somehow work, right? And then that's how they change you into the fucking and the field.
Just for the word terrorist, and that's kind of how I feel about
Hey, Cookies, it's been a while since I've seen you. Exactly. No, yeah, exactly, fool. They really they treat you like a kid, but they want you to behave as something else. You know what I mean? But they don't really give you any tools to do that, and it's hard. But I mean, so many people fail to realize that, and there's nothing so much people can do there. I haven't watched this live streams. I want him to see the protest. Okay, yeah, that's not. I mean, yeah, again, right? It is based on the persons and whatever they want to teach them, and totally, I will definitely like bring them on the reality to see what exactly is happening, and at least not make them, but at least try to have them have their own conclusions and thoughts. You know what I mean? Because basically they're thinking. As long as they keep thinking and seeing things with their own eyes, that is already a progress. That is already progressing in that area.
Did you see her sign? Did you see her sign? Hold on, let me show you.
No, I didn't.
It's
Let me see that. Guys, I didn't see this sign. Let me see. Yeah. That one is so fucking funny. Thank you. That sign is so fucking funny. I didn't see that. I took mild anesthesia process. Not yeah, GD, exactly. Like as long as they are able to see reality and then have their own conclusions and thoughts, I think that already is a winning situation for everybody, or at least in there for you. And you know what I mean? No, yeah, that was a good sign. Like being behind them and actually she's still there. I want to record that because that was the picture. I gotta see that. She's still there.
Yeah, I mean,
Love that.
It also goes into like broken windows theory as well, right? So part of the problem is
I love that sign. She's literally just standing next to the officer with the sign. I love it.
Get out of our way. We don't want you here.
Well, there's a little more people.
People standing down here represent
And actually, people, I think I'm gonna take a quick break so that I can, one, charge the phone a little bit, and two, so that I can go to the bathroom because I really need to go.
running your cars to other people. Not being able to control your anger.
No, yeah, I'll be back in probably, I will say, in another 15-20 minutes. But I really need to go to the bathroom.
Of the injuries you have inflicted.
I'll be right back, people.
They don't
I don't know if there's anybody streaming. Yeah, there is. But he's on YouTube. If you guys want to still be watching someone, he's on YouTube as pretend media, I believe.
you are terrible people. If you
Thank you, Paco. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that.
forensic nursing labs dedicated to injuries you inflict on people,
All right, Sandy. I was just reading the full message. I'll see you down here whenever you get here. All right, people. I'll be right back. No, person already. She already left. I know she left because when I got here, she was not here.